What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Castle in the Darkness, the LP that I just started recording on the spur of the moment that I'm not even sure I'm going to post, but I'm recording this for the... Well, that makes number 4. 4 deaths already. And they've all been on spikes now, haven't they? Spikes are my worst enemy. Now we'll start dying the real way. You know, from being too badly beaten, battered, bruised body. There'll be those two. And that, I think, is another callback to Ghouls and Ghosts, or once again, Ghosts and Goblins. Because his reference to, or seemingly a reference to Sir Arthur. Especially because of how he dies. Looks like his armor's coming off. I am the Great Mage Marcel. If you plan on going to the old castle, you will need the power of magic. Please accept this gift. Now, there's actually, if it's your first time playing, you may want to actually go back after this cutscene. That right there is a hold jump to skip. Doesn't always work, but he says hold the attack button until the charge is complete, then release. Now, if you want to, you can go back to the nearest save point and save, because otherwise, every time you die to this upcoming boss, it'll put you back to before this guy. And you'll have to watch that cutscene of him giving you the spell over and over and over again. Every single time you die. Unless, of course, you know how to actually take care of him. In which case, just kill him. So the best way that I've seen to do it is charge up your fireball spell. Wait in the corner until he does something, and then just counter with the spell to his face. If you're fast enough, you could probably actually get up there and whack him once or twice. I don't usually like to take the chance. But the thing of it is, like, his most dangerous attack seems to be the one where he causes the rock to fall from the ceiling. But there's, I don't know if it's a bug in the game, but if you stand here, you may notice the rock's not actually falling all the way to me. It's getting hung up on the corner of the wall there, and so I'm not getting in there with that second hit there like I should be. It doesn't really matter. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe this boss is a Shovel Knight reference. It looks a little bit like him. Shit, I gotta stop doing that. I'm dying here. And again, something like a good suspenseful fight, right? But as long as you stay here, he'll never get close enough to actually hit you. Even though it looks like he could, he won't. Make sure you try to stay out of range so you don't jump into his sword when he swings it, because that's the big thing. Is you landing on that sword can hurt you. And there we go. Easy peasy Japanesey. Well, I should have my record pad on top of my window all this time so I could see how, see how long the video actually was. And we get an empty treasure chest as a reward. It's not the last time or the first time you'll see that in a video game. So we're moving on to Agro's Forest here. Super Mario Bros. 3 curtains. If I'm not mistaken, that's where those come from. Oh. Sorry, Glenn. I think you got it backwards there. Unless you think Magus is going to help you by turning Luca into a frog. Which I suppose he could always do. Surely there's got to be, like, fan art of that somewhere out there. So, yeah, if you get your ass kicked by the first monster, just go back and save again. Don't even bother to try to progress. Like, see, I just did it again. So, try one more time. You may also notice the guy's dropping silver coins. Silver coins are worth a little more than gold. So, that's nice. It's very nice. That looks like a door there, but it doesn't actually go anywhere. Crap, the frickin' Birdman. Frickin' Michael Keaton Birdman. Oh, there it is. Okay, I died for real. What was that, number 5 or number 6? I lost count already. It doesn't matter. Because you will lose count. It won't take long. But once again, I mean, if I could have reset the death counter, I could have set it back to 0. So you know how many times I actually died. Oh, that guy leaves his bones behind. Thankfully, though, as you can see, the save points are fairly frequent. Because there are a lot of times you'll get slipped up by something, like these guys here, who like to turn into maggots after you kill them. So you have to make sure and keep swinging, even after they're dead, so that you don't do whatever. And that right there may or may not be a Sonic reference, I don't know. And Yoshi's Island had enemies like that too, though, so I would say probably not. It won't be too long now, we'll get something a little more powerful than the sword. I don't actually use magic probably as much as I should in this game. Oh crap, he almost capped my ass. Yeah, I didn't know you could kill those branches for the longest time, and then one day I was just like swinging my sword at him, and wouldn't you know it? Alright, somebody's having fun outside today. That's cool. I can never remember which way I want to go first here. I'm pretty sure I just want to go this way. But, because isn't this where Sophia is? You might have seen on the way here, I stopped by that old man's place, and he said his daughter Sophia had gotten lost. Well, if you want to find her, you actually have to go this way. And, of course, not die. Glad I hit that save point when I did. Shoot. Can't make any progress here. Try a little harder this time. Well, it's not a matter of trying harder, it's just a matter of being a try-hard. Or maybe dying hard, I don't know. Bruce Willis. Can we get Bruce Willis in here? Actually, Bruce Willis would probably suck at this game. I don't know. Bruce Willis, if you're out there and you're watching this, which I know you're not, but, you know, if by some chance, you never know. That's the crazy thing about living in these modern times, is you just never know. But I think we're spoiled on that fact at the same time, you know, because now we expect it, you know, just because it's even remotely possible. You know, when I was growing up, we actually had to mail stuff off on the postal service is what we had to do. Then we had to sit around for 3 days waiting for the letter to actually get to them before they could possibly ever be reading it. These days, you send them a message and it's like 10 seconds later, oh, they could be reading it. Actually, if anything, these days, the most likely time for them to be reading it will be in the next 10 seconds. Before you got scrolled off by the hundreds of thousands of other messages that they were getting. So there's a certain sense of, like, okay, I forgot how this guy works, but, I think you just want to wait until he's, well, so yeah, the best way to do it is wait till he flips, or, like, trips over like that. Because every time he does that, he always does, like, his little water attack after that. And that's when he's most vulnerable. So, otherwise, I guess you can try to hit him from behind. Ah, nah, it's too far out. But if you just stand in front of him, he'll just happily swing his sword and do damage to you. That'd be no fun. Sorry, Glenn. Those of you who have not played Chrono Trigger probably don't understand why I keep calling him Glenn. If that's the case, I'd feel sorry for you, because Chrono Trigger is a great game. I was actually thinking about streaming Chrono Trigger in honor of its 20th anniversary and all. You know, watch these Sonics. Go eat it, Sonic, more or less. Better yet. This guy looks tougher than he is. He's basically just gonna... I say that, and then, of course, I just throw myself at him with reckless... Okay, see, here's another thing. Sometimes you have a save point right before a boss, which is good, but sometimes you beat the boss and then you forget to go back and save. So you should always go back to the save point and save after you've beaten the boss, so you don't have to fight him a second time, or a third time. Okay, so I'm back. We almost got this guy. There we go. No problem. Except this time we're going to remember to go back and save, so we don't have to do that again. I don't even remember. I don't even remember what actually killed me up here. So we'll find out in a second here. I got pretty far, actually, from what I remember. Yeah, because I beat this Sonic guy and all that. Hiccup, boy. Oh, it was this guy, that's right. I was sitting here like, oh, this guy's easy. Probably I should be using my fire on him, I don't know. I don't know how I didn't get hit by any of his flying bones there. Okay, locked by cabin. Even today, I have no idea where that key is. I hear somebody playing music outside, but I don't know what it is. My name is Bagu. Please rest here. Okay. Zelda 2 reference, anyone? I believe that's what that was. Still haven't seen what's-her-face. And it's a long way from back to her house now. We may actually have to just save her for later. Alright, we could really use another save point here pretty soon. Oh, you know what? She's right up here. Let me go get her. What? I thought this was where she was. Okay, I guess not. And I just got killed by that guy's bones. Oh, there was a save point in Bagu's place. I forgot about that, yeah. Well, good. Well, she's not there. See, I've played through the first, I don't know, 2 hours of this game like at least 5 times, and I still don't know my way around at all. Which you'd think after that many playthroughs I would, but apparently I don't. So, this is obviously a piranha plant. I mean, there is no questioning that. This guy's actually really easy. Find the sweet spot in between these two, and every time he opens his mouth, just let him have it. Or, well, I guess you don't even have to wait till he opens his mouth. Just do that. Just stand in this one spot and keep jumping and releasing your spell, and there's not a damn thing he can do about it. So. It's really a shame, because I remember not that long ago having trouble with this boss, because I was trying to fight him with the sword like an idiot. As it turns out, if you just stand in one spot and spam the fire, then it's no problem at all. So coming up here is the Cave of Serpents. Apparently this is a new area. I don't quite want to go there yet. Apparently, when I hit that two-way intersection earlier, I think I went the wrong way. That one where there was like a save point seemingly in the middle of nowhere. Well, they're all in the middle of nowhere, really. But that one that was like on the right side of the screen. There's also something up here, but we can't quite get to that yet. Actually, you know what? We're gonna have to come back here anyway. And I haven't found her yet anyway, so I think I'm just gonna keep going. I probably missed out on like the second weapon by now. In fact, I think there is a weapon that comes fairly early that I keep missing every time I play through this, so whatever it is, I don't know. It's the same with the armor too. But anyway, it's just getting a little dangerous. But hey, you know, if it means I get to play this part of the game with increased difficulty, then so much the better. There's a secret hidden in here. Sometimes the destructible walls are not nearly as obvious in a place like this. In fact, I don't think I'm actually supposed to be going this way either, because I think this goes to the Sunken Temple. And you have to have the mermaid suit. You can actually get stuck in there too, because there's like a bunch of, supposedly there's like a big wall of spikes that keeps you from getting in there, but you can actually jump over the spikes and get into the temple and actually save and get yourself stuck there, because then once you get inside, it's impossible to get back out. Like, it's literally impossible. At least not until you have like a mermaid suit or something. But that, you don't get in the temple, you get outside the temple. Cut that there, kill the guy. Save point here, this will be good. Try to find a good place to stop here pretty soon, because, oh boy. Well, that might be a good place right there. What did I say, 541? So this is 12. 12 times I've died now. A couple of those might be off screen when I was fighting the frog, because I died like, I guess, 4 times at that. And also, somebody was like, wow, seriously? See, the funny thing is, like, no. See, the funny thing is that normally you could just cut out your deaths, but with this one, keeping a counter, it's like you can't cheat it. You can't sit there and edit to make it look like you died less than you did. You're going to be accountable for every single time you died in this game, that's for sure. I hope you can't, like, hear my controls clicking too much. You know what? That's another breakable wall over there, isn't it? I don't quite remember where all these go. Oh, is this where that ape is? Whoa, what did I'm catching a glimpse of some watery place. When I scroll over that, actually, you know, that might be the second point. Oh, crap. There are so many ways to go now. And I don't think... Yeah, I'm not... There is a second warp point up there, but we can't use those yet. Or actually, maybe we can. But I don't know if it's going to work since I haven't activated the first one yet. So I have to come back to that later, I guess. Oh, by the way, Metroid reference here, obviously, with the zoomers. Okay, now do I go left or right here? Oh, wow, a boss. Another fairly... I was about to say another fairly easy one. Until I went and screwed it up. So unfortunately, it shouldn't take that long to get back to him because I won't be messing around trying to figure out which way to go. This last time I went through that destructible wall and spent all that time messing a boot. This time, I'll just go straight to him, I guess. Alright, we may have to be more careful here, I guess. Yeah, we'll just do that. Or we could do, actually. Oh, no, he's strong against it. Alright, never mind. Holy crap. Alright. I didn't fight this guy on my last playthrough. Or, I'm pretty sure there's only one other time. Why do I keep falling for that? Do I need to enlarge my screen? Because I'm playing this on a small screen to try to keep the lag down. Not the lag, but not the input lag, but like just the possible fraps lag. Because I'm recording at 55 frames a second. Normally I record at 30. So I'm scared that if I make the screen larger, it's going to start going in slow motion or something. Don't want to do that. Yeah, this guy loses a life bar for every hit, so he's not bad. He's not too bad. Wish I could do what I was doing earlier, which is this. Speedrun tactics there. Honestly, I think that's only the second time I fought that guy. Out of the 5 or so times that I've been through this game. It might be the first time, I don't know. So maybe this is where one of those weapons or armor is that I keep missing. Or that spell. Because I was watching Pico go through this, he went through it blind not too long ago, and he had a spell that I still have not been able to figure out where it is. Oh. Okay, no, I've definitely been here. Because I've definitely seen that cutscene before. So I was like, oh, girl, wow, she's really tough, too. I bet she's awesome. I bet she's a freak in the bed. No, anyway. So what is being a freak? Was I going to stop the video? 37. Holy jeez, and what am I doing with this guy? I'm not supposed to be fighting this guy yet. I'm supposed to have the boomerang before you fight this guy. Because otherwise he's going to rip you apart. I'm not going to bother trying with that guy. So anyway, yeah, so next time on Castle in the Darkness, I'm going to backtrack a little bit and find the boomerang first. Then we'll fight the Claw Master. But first, I got to go get rid of this diarrhea. So, see you guys next time on Castle in the Darkness, if I upload this. Which, who am I kidding? I'm totally going to do it.